University of Arizona Wildcats win this game against the USC Trojans. The final score of the University of Arizona Wildcats 73 to the USC Trojans 53. After today, because there was a lot of upsets, especially in the Pac-12 today, so I was kind of concerned because USC is not they aren't very highly ranked. They don't have a very good they don't have a winning season too much in basketball, but Colorado lost today, um, and Dinwiddie, their Colorado's one of their major scorers, uh, screwed up his foot, I think, and he's going to be out for at least a couple weeks. I don't know how long. And the Arizona Wildcats have a chance to play the Colorado Buffaloes in a couple weeks, and so I was really concerned about the Arizona Wildcats. T.J. McConnell getting an injury today and really screwing something up. I was hoping that whenever we got over that hump, whenever the Arizona Wildcats got over that hump of, like a 10-point lead, then I was hoping that the Arizona Wildcats were not going to get any major injuries. And the one of the ways that you can avoid injuries is by really paying attention and not being lackadaisical and just making crisp passes and things along those lines. The Arizona Wildcats had 17 assists, so they were. I think in the beginning they came out kind of weak. The Arizona Wildcats came out kind of weak, but then after I would say the first 10 minutes or something like that, then their assists started to go up. Hollis-Jefferson got 3 assists right in the beginning, and I think he was on the ball. I think Rondé Hollis-Jefferson from the U of A Wildcats was on the ball, and then T.J. McConnell caught up to him and surpassed him. T.J. McConnell had 6 assists. Salute. And he usually gets 7 or 8 maybe assists a game, and that would be preferential. But he had 5 out of 7 from 3-point land, and that's just something that blew me away. I never saw T.J. McConnell, the point guard from the Arizona Wildcats. I didn't think that he was going to be able to knock down so many 3-pointers. But the University of Arizona Wildcats had 40%. They shot 40% from 3-point land, which is pretty darn good. I was interested in the field goal percentage of the USC Trojans, and they shot 42% from field goal percentage. So they were doing pretty good. I think the University of Arizona Wildcats have limited people to an average of 38% from field goal percentage, shooting 38%, but they didn't do that against USC. USC shot 42%, but I think what was going on was the University of Arizona Wildcats were somewhat not paying attention and not really focused on what was going on in the beginning, in the first 10 minutes of the first half, and so I think that's one of the reasons why the USC Trojans were able to get such a high shooting percentage. We had Aaron Gordon. He shot 4 for 6 from free throws, and that's one thing that was a major concern, because he, I don't know. There's something that goes on in his head. Maybe he's too excited or something like that. He doesn't just relax and shoot his free throws, and so he was out in the beginning. He was 0 for 2 from free throws, but then he made every single one after that. So that was pretty cool. He, Aaron Gordon also ended up with the highest amount of rebounds. He had 8 rebounds, and uh, I was just looking for the University of Arizona Wildcats to get to pick up their assists, to get their assist row or the assist column up, because I think at half maybe they had like 7 assists or something like that, and 3 of them were from Rondé, Hollis-Jefferson, and I think a couple from T.J. McConnell from the University of Arizona Wildcats, and so uh, that's their game, is assists and passing the ball off to each other, and playing with each other, and passing to each other, and giving each other opportunities. Uh, Gabe York had a really hard time. Didn't make any of his three-pointer attempts. He was 0 for 3, uh, which is, I don't like to see him miss a lot of shots. But if he is going to miss shots, at least he missed them here against USC Trojans, and Gabe York didn't miss them against so much against UCLA whenever we played them last game. Let's see if we had any guys in foul trouble. Not really. Tarczewski had 3. Ashley had 3. Um, Ashley had 19 points, and McConnell had 19 points also. So, and Nick Johnson also added 15 points, and Aaron Gordon added in 12. So it was just I think the thing that was so appealing about it was it had 4 guys in double figures, and I don't know what it was, how many guys were in double figures whenever we played. One of the University of Arizona Wildcats played against UCLA, but I don't think it was as good. I don't think there was as much passing and assists and just just teamwork, I think. But the University of Arizona Wildcats were still able to win this game and win this game against USC Trojans and win that game against UCLA Bruins. Another thing that was kind of scary was the USC Trojans they got more defensive rebounds than the University of Arizona Wildcats. They had 20 defensive rebounds, and the Wildcats had 19. It's just amazing how close it was in the total amount of rebounds, and like I said, I really wanted to make sure that if the U of A is going to be able to compete and win this game, which they did, then I was kind of hoping that nobody from the University of Arizona Wildcats was going to get hurt, and that was just a big concern to me. And I know that probably Sean Miller would say that you're playing not to lose, and so that would probably upset him. But whenever you're playing such a low-scoring game, then I really concerned about how good the U of A was going to do as far as whether they were going to get away with a win and also without injury. And I think the more as the season goes on, that's going to be more and more of a concern. But anyway, the University of Arizona Wildcats win this game 73 to the USC Trojans 53.